Shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash. We give double honors to our apostles and elders, the true apostles and elders that's been pushing his word and kicking this truth for many years, man. Not these leaders that are trying to come out the woodwork, man. You know, it's crazy times we living in, and to you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's fighting and keeping faith and maintaining in these hard times that we in, man. It's beautiful times, really. You know, it's not really, it's actually been really beautiful, man, these past months. But let's jump right into this lesson. This is going to jump into the situation with this narrative that's being pushed. Because I did a video saying that the elites are sending a message to Jake, all right? And then simultaneously, you see this guy by the name of Grandmaster Jay, all right? That's a leader of this group that's pushing, you know, that blacks stand up and fight against Esau, which, you know, that you're gonna lose, man. You know, it's all fine, and you know that it's there. Zealots were in the ancient world. These could be zealots coming back in the reincarnation. And what do I say zealots? Because that goes into this situation here with the armed black nationalist group promises violence against right-wing militia. So they're trying to go heads up with Esau, which, you know, that's just zealots coming back, you know, in the reincarnation. In the time of Yahushai and the time of the apostles, there were zealots, okay? So this is nothing new. But the main point that, you know, we want to push is that we're not in the time of fighting and burning up arms and different things like that, because we're here to wait on the Lord, where things must be done decently and in order. There's a time for everything, like it says in Ecclesiastes. So everything must be done decently and in order, man. All right. But right now, what's happening simultaneously, because there's coincidences don't happen in this truth like that. So we'd have to say simultaneously, Esau's pushing the narrative with this, trying to demonize Jake, trying to cause a rift between Esau and Jake, and trying to push this racial tension. And then lo and behold, here you go with this armed black militia, pretty much calling out the KKK, you know, because the KKK doesn't go head up. Esau doesn't ever go head up. You know, if you deal with Native Americans, if you deal with anything in history, he's more of a back alley type of guy, man. Esau goes at you, but he doesn't go at you, man. So let's jump into this. I wanted to bring this word out because the apostles and elders have taught us of these things. And if you've been in the truth for a little bit, you've heard of this saying before. And this guy came right to my mind as soon as I seen him, man. He's what you would call a cult of personality, okay? I'm gonna read, this is a definition to show this is why this guy might be set up, all right? Because at the end of the day, Esau wants to push that we are the demons, we are the so-called problem, we're the new terrorists. That's why they have us in the poverty law group, and they label us as black Hebrew Israelites and as a terrorist group. So now once you have a bunch of black men with arms, that's all Esau needs to see to be scared. They're already scared of you just walking in a store with your pants sagged down. Imagine they seeing you with military arms and fatigue jackets. That's all they need, man. Then that's gonna give the go-ahead for the average Edomites to be with doing atrocities to you Jakes again, man. All right. So even the ones that are so-called protesting for Jakes, they start seeing Jake walk around the streets like that. They even gonna turn back to their people, man. That's why it says, man, nations are gonna go back to their people, man. They're gonna link up. It says a cult of personality, a cult of the leader, arise when a country's regime, or rarely an individual, uses the techniques of mass media. And what is mass media? Social media. All right. That's what a lot of these, you have these groups that are popping up. And, you know, we use social media as a powerful weapon. You know, Esau has been using media for a long time. That's why we use the weapon against him. That's why he said he wished the internet was never invented, because the internet was used as a weapon against his lies, man. It says uses use of the techniques of mass media, propaganda, and big lies, spectacular and arts. See of what spectacular? Let's look up that word spectacular. In general, spectacular refers to an event or an event that spectacle, salakia, spectacle, an event that memorial to appear and create. Salakia, let me read that one more time again. It says refers to an event that is memorable for an appearance to create. And what they're using, what? Jake, the 12 tribes, those what took place to us. It says arts, government organizations. It says in rallies to create ideals, heroic or worshipful images of a leader. So that's why he's trying to jump. This guy's has springboarded to a limelight of the leader of this new place, where you had the apostle elders that's been doing it for many years and that have been pushing this truth diligently. All right. But because this feeds more into the narrative, so this is going to get a lot more plays. That's why you see 19,000. But you go to our videos and the things that's out there, you'll see what, 100, maybe 1,000, you know, but you won't be seeing big body hits like this, man. Okay, things that feed into the narrative of Esau's plans are allowed to get that much play. All right, so let's go back to the cult personality. It says worshipful image of a leader, often through unquestioning flattery and praise. A cult of personality is similar through, except that it is established by modern social engineering techniques, usually by the state or a path in one party state and dominated party state. Just like Trump is a cult personality also. That's why his followers, his so-called base, worship the guy. They worship him, man. They put him on Rambo pictures and different things like that, man. It says it is often seen as a totalitarianism, or I can pronounce that, austeritarism country. All right. So pretty much he's a cult personality set up to lead Jake into that that stigma of a terrorist, man. It says armed black nationalist group promised violence against right-wing militia. All right, and you see right here.
Threat, counter threat. Because threats don't mean shit to us. Y'all been threatening us since Birmingham. I ain't seen shit. When it's July the 4th. And all you scary ass Negroes that pass that shit around. Look at what the fuck you did. You made blacks come out. I don't see no white militia. So to the boogie boys, the 3%ers and all the rest of these scared.
See? Because that's you got to think. Esau goes on a jab, man. He does the sneak hits. He don't go full up, man. All right. So this is just gonna bring unneeded attention. All right. But like it says, hey, the Lord set it up. But like it says, we're gonna run through the scriptures and show you by the scriptures how you should conduct yourself. Let me get this real quick. Because this is why these things are written. Because you see certain things written and you'd be like, oh, this is for our understanding. This is James 2, and let's start at verse 1. It says, my brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, the Lord of glory, with respect of persons. Now, listen close. It says, if there come unto your assembly a man with gold rings, a goodly apparel, and there come also a poor man in vile raiment. All right, because this looks good. All right. You know, this looks good, you know, marching, having, having vest on and, because you going to Esau's blessing, man. You're negating your blessing. Your blessing is spiritual, but it looks good. This is the gold, the type of, because really we in a poor state. So how's Jake going to have fine apparel these days? So it's really going into the things and philosophies that look good in the way things presented, that, oh, it sounds good and it looks good, but it's really, you want to put that to the forefront. You know, this thing has 7.4 million views, man. that's causing a lot of light on us that we don't really need, because now you got Black Lives Matter, which is a set up organization that's burning cities down. Then turn around, you got this militia group turning around, and then you got Antifa and Black Lives Matter knocking down statues of Edomite, of Confederate so-called leaders. That's going right to the militias, man. The ones that do pump the so-called Confederate flags. Now they already agitated. Now it's a powder keg. This is all a psyop, man. That's why it says ones that are outside looking in. If you spiritual, you can see it. The best thing is you wait on the Lord, man. You don't grab arms. Esau will dirt you. Esau's got Moabs, man. Esau will Moab you. He could have Moabbed you right there, man. And he would have accepted the collateral damage. Esau would have been like, those white lies was sacrificed for a greater cause to get these Negroes. I'm paraphrasing, but I'm telling you the severity of what we have, what you dealing with, man. You dealing with a man that was created to kill. Esau was created for judgment, for the sword. He's the sword, man. And his blessing is the sword. He's been a murderer. He was the first murderer, man. So you gonna go to the originator of killing and try to do some killing? Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. This is James 2:2, and it says, "For there has come unto you assembly a man with gold rings and goodly apparel, and there come also a poor man in vile apparel." And look at Grandmaster Jay. I really haven't looked to this guy, man, but look at his look. He likes gold, goodly apparel. Look at the size of that chain, man.
Y'all know we about to jump right off the cliff with this one. I'm not playing with y'all.
See, let's go back. You know, goodly apparel. Look. That's one thing I did notice about him. That goodly apparel. You know, and that goes to the African, but you know, that's here nor there. Let me get back on it. And it says, "For if there come to your assembly," what's assembly? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's coming and waking up. It says assembly, and your assembly, a man with gold rings and goodly apparel, and there come and also a poor man in vile raiment. That's why you see the apostles and elders, man. Our apostles and elders, they don't come with no kind of that's not their vibe, man. You know? Our apostles and elders come lonely men. Our apostles and elders come and just kick the truth, man. Our apostles and elders are not out there, you know, with no big, bold, you know, they just out there kicking the truth, man. They've been kicking the truth for many years. These men have been just kicking the truth out there with the scriptures, and that's it. Because Jake don't want to come to that book. Jake don't want the book. They've been dodging the book for how long? So you think they want the book? That's what the apostles come in. They come in the raiment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. The truth. That's it. No, they said no fluff and puff. So Jake want that guns and ammo and rah spirit, that zealot spirit, man. I get it. You mad? That's why it says, "Be angry and sin not," man. The Lord didn't say you ain't gonna be angry, but we angry. It says, "Wisdom maketh the knowledge maketh the wise man mad." The more you increase in wisdom, the more you increase in sorrow, and that's why we increased over here, because we learn, man. So we're as angry as can be, but what our anger is channeled into waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says, "And if ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place." That means they at the top, man. You bring them up to the top. Oh, they the leaders. Yeah, let's deal with them. Yeah, they getting at Esau and the militias. No, man. It says, "Sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, stand thou there and sit here under my feet, my footstool." So they put the apostles and elders to the back burner, man. That's why you don't see them getting them plays, and now people are starting to pay attention, because hey, there's a lot of danger going on out here, man. That's why it says, Jake, in the time of trouble, they're going to seek the Lord early, man. So that's what they're doing. They're seeking the Lord early. All right. So I'm going to go through a couple more of these precepts. and I'm gonna close out, man. This is the book of, let me get Sirach. Hold on. Let me see if I can't get it on here. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. Because we waiting, man. We patiently waiting. Esau gonna get his, man. We're waiting on the Lord to please our cause. That's why we sent our prayers up to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. It says the oldest of the saints. So we put our faith in that. Our Father got this, man. This ain't his first. This is not the first time he's had to judge, man. Okay? So we just wait, man. We just have to wait. This is John. Okay. Trying to type one hand. Hold on. All right, here we go. It's Ecclesiasticus 36:16. It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. See? Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. So that's hand in hand. The prophets are gonna wait, man. We're not gonna jump up and get on. Abaratazar, we be of that ilk and that cloth, man. You know, we gonna wait. Abaratazar, man. Ain't we don't got no time. We don't got no choice but to wait. We gonna rise up against the sword for it. The Lord's the one swinging the sword. So you rising up against the sword, you rising up against the Lord, man. The Most High setting Esau up. Even in his pride, that's the Lord setting him up for a fall. So we just wait. You push the truth. You follow the laws to the best of your ability, and watch the prophecies, man. That's it. You know, but now this is leading into the narrative that Esau wants. So this is perfect. This is spot on, man. This right here, man. If this guy was set up, he's doing a good job, man. If this guy's set up, time will tell. But he did a good job there. That was a good one, man. I can't even see where I got the YouTube. Either way, you know, he's set up, man. Or if he is set up, you know, because this is going to lead to a lot of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being put to death, man. All right? Because Esau, hey, you ain't going to be on every corner. You ain't going to be on every so-called block. You ain't going to be on every so-called house of a so-called Jake, man. You're not going to be on every inch and square foot to protect Jake, man. You just, you know, you poking a people that was used to killing you by the hey, you a sport to them. Look, you a sport, man. Don't forget that lynchings was a public thing. Lynchings was a public thing. They did it by the droves, man. Look, they did it by the droves. Don't forget these the people. Don't forget these people, man. Esau did lynchings by the bunch. It was a collective. Men, women, children. Don't forget. These are the same ones that are quiet right now, man. But you get a bunch, masses of Edomites. Come on, man. That are looking at you, Jake. Look, they had their kids. You know, dude got a Lucy in his mouth. Hey, look at his. Look at this smile back there. Like this is one of the best days of his life. So come on, Jake. These are the same ones, man. These Satan children. Let me finish these precepts. But that's why we're saying we ain't here to wait. We waiting on the Lord, man. We're waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahshai to come and take us from this place, man. All right. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 28. In verse 25 to 26. And it says, because you got to watch what you say with your mouth, man. It says, in way it says, and weigh thy words in a balance, and make a door the bar of thy mouth. Beware thou slide not by it, lest thou fall before him that lieth in wait. See? And weigh thy words in a balance, and make the door of thy bar of thy mouth. It says, make a door and a bar for thy mouth. Beware thou slide not by it, lest thou fall before him that lieth in wait. So, hey, you got to watch, man. Things like this, Esau can use these situations to demonize us that much more, and lead us into that so-called realm of terrorism, man. You know, which them guys, hey, they gonna take the chip. That old rah spirit, they're gonna take the chip, but then they're gonna make it harder on those that are gonna fight. You know, because they carnal anyway. You should have waited and came into spiritual aspect of it. Get your spiritual self built up, your spiritual body armor, your spiritual Uzi, your spiritual chopper. Matthew 25 and 52. It says, then said Yahushua unto them, put up again thy sword into his place. For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. All right. So if you take up, hey, you live by sword, you die by the sword. And he saw the sword, man. So I just wanted to bring this, quick sit down out. Lord willing, it was edifying. Like it says, man, we waiting on the Lord over here, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to plead our cause in a big and mighty way, man. So we just waiting. So with that, I'm going to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash. Shalom, Akim, keep faith.